Final Dawn. Just kidding, not Final Dawn, but I do love Majora's Mask. This is part 3 of We Bought a Collection. This is the collection that I had definitely had to give my wife a heads up and say, Mrs. Midwest, I got something here. I know it's going to be a little pricey, but I also know just how cool it can look once everything is all said and done. And my goodness, she was all for it. And I think you're going to be all for it. And here we go. Part 3, Fossil. So we had base set, we had jungle, Fossil, 3 master sets, 3 crazy adventures to do master graded sets. I'm grading all the cards. I'm grading even the energies in base set. We are grading everything. And why did I say this was my favorite set? Well, Rainbow Dragonite, baby. I love that card right there. But it's the Gengar. I love the Gengar, the Haunter as well. But really the Ghastly, surprisingly enough, pretty cool looking card right there. So you get a lot of good foils in this set. I think the really cool thing about the WOTC era is that the first couple cards were always the big bangers. They were always the foils, and then they also had the non-foil versions of them as well. So it was a pretty cool way that they organized things. I love the subtle foiling on this too. Just nice, simple, easy. You got the birds for the first time ever, just hanging tight. Actually, you don't. That's a lie. Anyway, delete. Just kidding. It's not deleted because we don't delete. But I think if you start looking through this set, you might know something at the end gets a little crazy. And then here we go into the non-foil versions of what we just saw. The spicy ones that are good, but just not as foiled and spiced. But my goodness, Gengar, Haunter, still beautiful. I think that was a cool thing that they did in this set. Hindsight, I look back on it, I'm like, it's a little curious. I'll have to look up why. But having both Haunter and Gengar being rare cards in this set, kind of interesting to see that. So just as far as the rarities go, it was a unique thing. But then we go into some uncommons as well. Ghastly. He looks good. Something about just that purple smoke, that yellow brick behind him. The yellow brick road guide us to more beautiful things. The color in this set, just weird, unique, kind of a little neon colors in some of them, just a little brighter than others. So I really did like seeing that. Again, just some of those bright, weird colors. It's just a little different looking. But again, this is the childhood for me. Like, this is where I started collecting cards. So not a bad set for us to go through. I think if I were to rip a pack from that era, I would probably rip one of these packs because this is a good looking set, guys. I'm telling you. And it gets even cooler because we end with a little something called a bonus something right here. Just an extra thing. Nothing too crazy Mewtwo promo. But guys, that's it. 3 master sets. 3 crazy collections that I'll be sending off to get graded. Thank you, CGC. You want your cards graded? I'm a dealer. Message me. Follow me on Instagram, guys. There's so much cool stuff happening. I'm going to probably tease it on Instagram when I get these graded. But make sure you're following. Don't miss out. See you soon.